Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review and welcome back to another Free For All Friday where I get to pick the song, which means sometimes it might be fresh, it might be frivolous, but it's always going to be on a Friday. So from silly intro to a more serious topic, today I'm going to be listening to Hi Ren by the artist Ren. I've never heard anything by Ren before, but somebody had actually messaged me on Instagram about this when I was posting about health related things, and they sent me a video where he talked about what he was going through with his own health issues, and in the description area he had wrote about having awareness for different chronic illnesses, and he specifically mentioned a few that I have, and I'll talk about that a bit afterwards, but I'm very curious to see what this is like because I think it probably has to do with dealing with an illness, whether physical or mental, I'm not sure, but let's pop our headphones in, turn it up, and find out together. Here we go.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but
my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's source material. Ran, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
So that made me a bit emotional. But first, before I get into things, going back to what I said, and I know I was kind of quiet, I have the captions up and I was reading the lyrics while watching it. But to go back to what I said about the lights blinking, I noticed that when it was kind of the more aggressive, frustrated, angry side of him, the lights were blinking, and then when it went to the more, I want to say, rational side, the lights were just still. And then in the center, it was just like the angry side of him, I want to say, and it was blinking like crazy. And then it kind of calmed down and the lights were still, if I remember right. And then at the end, it was kind of back and forth. And I just think this is going to be very deep here, but I think that kind of represents just those emotions, especially when you're dealing with, I'm going to speak from chronic illness kind of thoughts because that's what I have going on, but even mental illness, I'm sure it could be the same. But just always fighting yourself in some way where you have this calm side, I guess, that is trying to make things okay and is trying to be calm about things, but then you also have an angry side or a chaotic side maybe that isn't really controllable, if that makes sense. And then it's all of you, so it does come together, and sometimes you just kind of lose control, like in the center when the lights were blinking really fast. I take that as losing control, but then also coming back down from that and kind of leveling off. I don't know, that might be too deep for what it is, but I just noticed that while I was watching it and thought that was kind of cool. And just to go back to the beginning of the video, when I was saying the person that had sent me this video and a video of Ren talking about his health struggles on Instagram, they sent that to me when I was having a rough day health-wise and was just kind of frustrated with people not understanding what it's like to have a chronic illness. I personally deal with something called dysautonomia, or POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, and a lot of other mysterious things that I'm always trying to get under control and figure out. And I could really relate to this. And the interesting thing is, which I always link to the official video, but I'm also going to link to the video of Ren talking about, this was, I think, an older video, if I remember right, where he was having a really rough time with his health issues. And I think he was promoting this song, like at the same time, not in that video, but I think that is what kind of led him to writing this song. I know he talked about having Lyme disease in an interview that I watched with him, but he mentioned specifically POTS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, in that post. So I just found it really relatable, and this kind of concept, the back and forth and kind of feeling like you're going crazy, and just I don't know, when you deal with a chronic illness, and again, maybe mental illness is the same, you're always kind of struggling with what you want to be and what you want to do, and the things that you can't do, no matter how bad you want to do those things or think you can, or, you know what I'm trying to say? It's hard to explain, but I feel like this video does a really good job at it in a very honest way, and it's a little dark, but I feel like it's also very real and relatable, and it's just really a good thing that he's talking about this and being so open with it, because I feel like a lot of people aren't. I feel like a lot of people just kind of struggle in silence, and that's definitely not okay. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what else he has. I see a few other videos that look like they might be like in the hospital gown, so I don't know if that kind of dives more into things like that with what he went through. But yeah, I really like this one, just lyrically, and just the meaning behind it. I really liked it. So let me know what you guys thought of this. I think I'm probably a little bit behind on reacting to this, but I still wanted to do it just because I knew about the chronic illness struggles behind it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And as always, if you don't like what I'm listening to, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what I should listen to instead. It can be anything, any genre. I know this is very different from what I've been listening to with more heavier stuff, but I like this stuff too. So definitely leave any requests that you have and I will add them to my list. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.